Hi Marina, so I wanted to explain just quickly so I adjusted the drawings to what you and Juan guys went over with, and I just have a bit of I wanted you to just kind of understand that this is not bad. It's very possible, but just so you understand that this reduces your amount of storage. If you look at the symmetry, I understand you wanted to kind of follow and make it more symmetrical. So with this, we have the pantry 2424 and then the fridge here. So this, we don't have that perfect symmetry. Now the other issue that if we're doing drawers behind doors, that's so I created a file here. When we're doing drawers behind doors, in a 24-inch cabinet we have to subtract, because the doors, when they open inside the cabinet, so the drawer, in order to open, it has to clear, plus the slide. Like, this is technical, but you end up from a 24-inch you end up going to 18.5-inch opening of the drawer. So you're losing a lot of space because of these buildups. The same as the shelf for the microwave, the shelf that pulls out, you're losing this space because of the buildup. So for the drawer, for this to slide out, so that you end up having very little storage. The other problem, now these cabinets are only 19 inches, 17 and a half inside. So again, losing a lot of, like, there's limited amount of stuff that you can put in. And then these drawers are 19 inches, so then from 19 inches you get to 15.3, 15 and 3/8. So I put, these are like not very big pots. You can put two, but then one. So again, not very functional. I just want to make sure. Then the other issue you have, that you're gonna have with this, is that you have to open these doors 90 degrees for this drawer not to hit. If this door is not open 90 degrees, it's a little bit on an angle, it will scratch the side of the back of this door, and you'll have, so it's a double process that you have to make. So what's the recommendation? And my recommendation is to go just slightly different, and make a little bit different design. Okay, so the recommendation that I would suggest is we make a 3-inch filler, and this 3-inch filler goes all the way up 3 inch on top. So we make this nice wide frame, so it almost looks like a frame around the cab. Nice thick frame. And inside here we have the 30-inch fridge. Then you end up with wide, nice big drawers, so you can actually put a lot of things inside, and use it for storage. And very wide drawers, so they're 27 inches instead of 19 inches in this one. So you have 6 more inches in width. So they're much better in width. And then you have, if you wanted that perfect symmetry, this is what you get with these. And now 30-inch, you have more storage for the microwave. We make the drawers inside here are also wider. You have more space, counter space. So this is 29-inch of counter space. So 2.5 feet on each side of the stove. So much more functional and easier to work with. And I would suggest to go with this design, and it's more open, so you don't have too much. So now if you look at this, and you look at this, it's a little bit different. Like, it's just a much busier, right? It's much busier design, and it's the and very little storage here. So you put one pot and you're kind of done. So anything on a countertop, where with this one you're gonna have some counter space, right? This design or this design. And that's what I would recommend, to go wider pantry, make it symmetrical. I wouldn't do lift up doors, just regular doors, again, to keep the cost. Here you can have your trays, your sink cabinet. I think that's a 27-inch cabinet, and then the small garbage pullout. Juan will send you all the links, but I just wanted to explain so you understand. You have big drawers. This kind of elevation stays the same, but with this one, this is what I recommend, because Juan is doing the CAD, and he's also David needs to prepare the electrical and all of these things. And I think this will look very, very nice because of this 3-inch. We need the 3-inch filler for the fridge to open the door, and we'd have to double check that with the appliance. We don't have the fridge specs yet. So when we have that, we can double check, because they will specify how much off the wall. But then this continuous 3 inch, 3 inch, everything. So when you look at it, it's all very, it's not going to be perfect, because the walls are never perfect and straight. But at least the whole idea of this, that it's inside this frame, will look pretty interesting. So I just wanted to go over and make sure you understand these two drawings. I have no problem if this is what you love and this is what you want to do. I have no problem of doing it. We have no problem. So we do exactly what you told Juan. I just wanted to bring out these few points and explain that that's the issues you're gonna have. Very little countertop here, and some stuff is still, it's nice to have. And then you're gonna have pantry storage, that it's a double step to access these drawers, and these drawers are going to be very small. So the only usable, accessible, easy accessible drawers are these. And possibly, if you like this layout, I would suggest possibly making the 3 drawers on the bottom and 3 drawers on the bottom here, so at least, or two deep ones and then 2 deep ones here. At least you have a better access to them, so you don't have to open the door, so there's better flow in the kitchen. Because opening these doors and rolling out the drawers is going to be a bit of a challenge. Like, it's just going to be a challenge for you, I believe. But yeah, whichever way you want to go, no problem. Just think about it, and kind of look at it when you're using the kitchen. It's a totally different layout now, but this is what I would recommend for your for a functional kitchen, so you're feeling airy and it's not kind of claustrophobic and tight. Yeah, and then we can talk about the adjustments. Give me a call if you want to go over this, and if not, just you can also discuss this with Juan, and we can start the production.